Hello, this is Mohoko Mami here, bringing you my first ever YouTube video. On this channel, we're going to be committed to having strategic and open discussions about things we can do to improve our lives and our outlook as Black women. Now I'm tired of seeing this video, and I'm sure that you are too. But with all the discussion that's been happening around YouTube and social media, with this video going viral, the fact remains, this woman never got what it was she asked for, which was a dating consultation so that she can be strategic and solution-oriented when it came to finding herself a romantic partner. And that's what we're going to do here today. For all my young and aspiring professionals out there, this right here is a little mini lesson on what it means to be a consultant or to be hired for a consultation. When you're a consultant, you want to ask more questions than you ever answer. You want to listen more than you talk. You want to ensure that your client is getting the experience and the qualifications that they deserve for the job that they need you to perform. You also want to make sure that the client walks away with quantifiable and tangible results to prove that your services are the ones that are right for their needs. The first question I would ask her is, what does her online dating profile look like? Which sites has she used? Has she used free trials, paid subscriptions? And how many dating sites has she used? What has been her track record on these dating sites? Has she been successful? Has she met people? Has she found herself in situations that she didn't want to be in? How many profiles does she have active right now? There's a lot of questions that still went unanswered. What do her profile pictures look like? Does it look like a bathroom selfie, or do they look professionally done, cropped, and well lit? These are some really important things that you need to know going forward dating online. Your profile picture says a lot. What does your bio say about you? Are you making sure that you communicate your goals and your priorities from your online dating experiences? I get it's just a few short sentences, but you want to make sure that you put your best self forward, appearance-wise and on the written page. These are really important questions that I would ask that woman going forward when she's trying to navigate the dating world successfully. There is no one-size-fits-all answer to the dating app question. People of different age groups in different metropolitan areas on different apps have had different results. The bottom line is making sure that you're customizing those dating algorithms to work to your advantage and how much time you're devoting to them. What are your responses when you get an interested party? Online dating can present some unique challenges and opportunities to every woman. So let's just make sure that we're participating and engaging in a way that best suits our needs. Her experience as a successful dog groomer and business owner could really be a key to helping her expand her network and her opportunities for romantic relationships. What's her network like? How many relationships does she have with local veterinarians, pet food distributors? Does she donate any of her services to the Humane Society or to ASPCA? Does she sit on the board of any animal charities? See, these are ways that she can use her passion and her drive for caring for animals as a way to build bridges and to build networks and meet people. You see, your drive to be successful is an asset, not a deterrent for the right partner. By forging those relationships with her small business alliance or her local chamber of commerce, she can meet people who have the type of ambition and drive and earning potential that matches hers. She doesn't need to downgrade or think less of herself or try to dim her shine for someone who doesn't appreciate the gem that she is in being a mom, a business owner, and someone who has a great, compassionate heart for animals. The reality is, most six-figure earners are in fact over 40. So she's within the age limit and in the line of sight of a lot of the six-figure men she's trying to get the attention of. Now, the most important factor in all of this is her son. When was the last time they just sat down, played video games, and had a talk about this? How does he feel about her entering the dating market? What are some of his boundaries that he wants her to keep in mind as she goes forward? Now, although she doesn't have to do what it is he says, she does have to take his feelings into consideration. What activities is your son involved in? What sports does he play? Do you volunteer at your school's local PTA? Chances are, if you're able to run a successful business, such as pet grooming, that means that your clientele has disposable income. If they have disposable income, that means your son is probably in a pretty affluent school district. Make connections with people on the booster club, the PTA, and other volunteer organizations that surround your kids' interests. This way, you're meeting other parents and friends of your children who can introduce you to other people. Some other questions I'd ask. When was the last time you went with your grandma to church? When was the last time you took your mom to brunch? Reconnect with friends. Reach out to distant family members. Go back through social media. See if you can get contact with some of those old childhood buddies. When was the last day you had went on a girls' trip just to yourself? There's a reason why the answers to these questions are so important. You see, when your cup runneth over from having happy and fulfilling relationships with family and friends, you're less likely to walk into that dating market thirsty and needy and desperate. That's why it's important to rekindle those old friendships. I would also ask her about her work-life balance. How many hours is she putting in her business? How much time does she have for her son? How many demands are there with his activities and homework? Is she making time for herself? Time for her hobbies, her health, relaxation? And then she can create that space for time to date. She is really fortunate that her business has been doing well for the past 3 years. Maybe she can divert some of those profits into hiring some extra hands or some extra personnel so that she can take a little bit more time to focus on herself and then her relationship building. Now, you see, as Black women, we may not all see eye to eye on this issue. One of the things I've been hearing around YouTube is just go get you a white man, just go date out. I think there might be some more complex issues to it than just that. When you're really, truly looking to help someone, you just don't want to help them with the problems on the surface. You want to help them on a holistic level. Clearly, this was problematic on so many levels. But I don't think that these problems are just unique to her. I think that there probably is a layered issue, and it's just manifesting itself through roadblocks in the dating world. So let's try our best to think introspectively about some of the things that we can do to improve our networks, our family relationships, our self-care, and our work-life balance so that when we do enter the dating world, we enter at a more successful place so we can get those successful outcomes. Ladies, there are good men out there, and there are lots of good men who have the standards that you held dear.